everybody, it's Deadpool TS and welcome back to a mod review for Minecraft 1.3.2, and today I am reviewing my favorite mod. Yes, it's finally updated! IC2 IndustrialCraft 2. Yes, we've got power. Alright, so this is just going to be the first. I'm actually going to branch off from this review into a whole almost tutorial series, but I want to just show the basics for maybe some people who don't know what it is. So let's get started. So with IC2, basically an overview of it is it's a power, like you can create electricity called EU, and you can power certain machines that do really cool stuff. And this is just an overview of it. So what we got over here is the power side. We have just a regular generator. This will produce your basic electric, runs off coal or really anything that burns. Then we got over here an advanced generator, or geothermal generator, that'll run off lava, either cells or buckets, and this will produce a little bit more. And then we got solar panels. Now these don't produce that much. It's like 1 EU per tick, but you know, you don't have to fuel them. They run off sunlight. And then over here we have all the storage. We have the bat box, which stores just 40,000 EUs and outputs 32, which is considered low voltage. Then over here we have the MFE, which can store 600,000 and it outputs 128, which is medium voltage. And then over here we have what's called an LV transformer that transforms it into low voltage, because these machines over here can only take low voltage. Then over here we have the Mac Daddy of them all, the MFSU. Look at all of that power! But it outputs 512, which is high voltage. So I needed a medium voltage and a low voltage transformer, and bam. So they're all coming over here. Now over here we have just some of the basic machines. There's actually a lot more, and we'll be going into them in time. We have the electronic furnace, which is like a regular furnace but cooks a little faster. We have a macerator, which is awesome. Let me no, not diamond. Diamond won't work. I need an ore. Just give me ore. Here we go, gold. So let's say I take 1 gold block and put it in there, and that'll move over. And there's ways to make this go faster. We'll get into that later in the more advanced, but I just want to show you what it does. And almost there, almost there. And the macerator is done. For every ore you get 2 dusts. And with these dusts, all you gotta do is really cook them. See how that moves a lot faster than a regular furnace. And for each dust cooked, you will get a bar. So you basically double your ores. And you can... Sorry about that. Minecraft decided to wig out. You can remacerate your bricks, but... I mean your ingots, but... why would you, unless you needed the dust? Then over here we have the extractor. The extractor can do many things, but mainly it's going to be, there are trees out in the world called rubber trees. I'll get into those a little bit later. And sticky resin is what you can get from them. And the sticky resin you can cook up to use rubber, but if you do have an extractor, you can use it in here, and I'll show you that. And then over here we have a compressor. It compresses a variety of things that we'll get into later in later series, but these are some of the cool. See, now if I come in here, this should be done. There we go. So instead of 1 rubber, I can get 3, tripling my production. Now the recipes are pretty simple. You know, you need an iron furnace, 3 refined iron, and a battery, or a furnace, a machine block, and a battery. Now machine block is refined iron. Now refined iron is just cooked iron. Nope. Let's come back. And the battery... NEI still doesn't like batteries, I guess. Oh, because it's showing a full one, and you can't make a full one. You don't need a full one to make it, but... epic fail. Alright, battery is just tin, redstone, and a piece of copper cable. Now, copper cable is just 3 copper and 6 rubber. Or you can actually make copper wire in just 1, and copper wire is just those. Alright. So next we got the geothermal generator, which is just the generator we just made. 2 refined iron, some glass on the sides, and empty cells, which is just kind of tin in a circle. That's my favorite generator. Solar panels are macerated coal, which gets you coal dust, some glass, a generator, and electronic circuits. Now these are in a lot of IC2 things, so if you use IC2, get comfortable making these. And they're pretty much simple, just 6 copper cables, a piece of refined iron in the middle, and some redstone on the sides. Now there is an advanced circuit for other things, but we'll get to that later. There's an iron furnace. It doesn't need electricity. It runs off the normal stuff, but it does burn a little bit better. And you can make it by either making a furnace with just iron ingots or a furnace with this. So you can save 3 iron ingots by using a regular furnace. Now you're going to need an iron furnace if you want to make an electric furnace, because the electric furnace is an iron furnace, 2 redstone, and an electric circuit. And there is one more upgrade to the furnace chain, but once again, it's an advanced one. We'll get to that later. And then the macerator, you're going to need 3 flint, 2 cobble, that machine block, and electronic circuit. The extractor, you're going to need tree taps. Now these are what you use to get the sticky resin out of the trees. Well, one of the tools, the basic tools, and it's simply just wooden blocks in this shape. And you put those on the side with a machine block and an electronic circuit, and you got yourself an extractor. And a compressor, just regular stone, cooked cobble, you know, just regular stone, a machine block, and an electronic circuit. So they're pretty simple recipes to make all those. Now, up here, the bat box, you know, we got some wooden blocks, those batteries, you know, the tin, the redstone, and the wire, and a piece of copper wire. MFE is a machine block, some gold insulated wire, which is just pretty much, you know, the gold. Here, I'll show you the recipe. Gold with 2 rubber, or, you know, you put a gold wire with 1 rubber and then another rubber, and gold cable, same as the other one. Now these, the energy crystals, you can actually store energy in these, but they're made with a diamond and a bunch of redstone, so pretty expensive. Now you thought that was expensive? Check out the MFSU. MFSU needs Lapotron crystals, an advanced machine blocks, an MFE, and an advanced circuit. Now Lapotron crystals are just those red crystals with 2 circuits and some lapis. And the advanced machine block is carbon plating, which you make from coal to coal dust to coal mesh, and then compress it, and you'll get some carbon plating. I think that's the order. And then advanced alloy, well, let's see. We can actually just go boop. Raw carbon mesh, which is made by 2 carbon fibers, which is made by 4 coal dust, which is made by smelting hydrated coal or macerating coal. Not charcoal. Not charcoal. And then the advanced alloy is the mixed metal ingot in the compressor, which can be made by refined iron, which is just the cook iron, bronze, which is copper and tin, and tin. Now there is, like before, if you've been watching like my evolution series, you saw me where I would make it this way, but there is now a new way to make it. I guess it doesn't show me. Did they take out the dust way to make bronze? I wonder, I guess to kind of get in sync. Was that it for the MFSU? Yeah, the advanced machine block. It's just that, machine block in the middle. Then you got your transformers. This is just some wooden blocks, some copper, some wires, and the MV transformer, which is just a machine block with some gold insulated. Now there is a high voltage transformer, but you're not going to really need that until you start making like nuclear power, or if we get whatchamacallit, compact solars, which I'm hoping gets updated soon. That's the next mod I really want. Now while we're here, I'll go ahead and give you a quick look at some of the other stuff in IC2. Now you can get a chainsaw for cutting trees down faster, a mining drill which it runs off electricity, charge it up in one of the electric things, and it works like better than a diamond pick. Well, almost as better as a diamond pick. Then you got the diamond tip drill, which is a drill with a diamond. And we're going to show you how to make all of these. And there's uranium for nuclear power. Oh yeah. And here are all the dusts. You know, we've got lots of new stuff. We can make bronze armor now. We can make rubber boots so we don't fall, and jetpacks, and mining lasers. You know, and here are all the wires. This is my favorite, glass fiber cable, because it doesn't lose power over distance. Now it is a little bit expensive. It is going to cost a diamond, some redstone, and some glass, but it is well worth it. And then you have the nano suit and the quantum suit. Now these not only give you superb protection, but advanced abilities like running faster, jumping higher, being able to breathe underwater and such. But they're very expensive to make. You're going to need something called a mass fabricator. And I don't really know why they left the industrial diamond in here. It's pretty much useless unless you have like an old world with it in it. I guess that you're updating to 1.3.2. Otherwise, you're not going to be using it much. And then up here you have seeds, because there's a new, well, it's not new, it's been in IC2 for a while, but a crop thing in IC2 to make, you know, better crops and stuff. You got some upgrades for the machines. You got an electric hoe, an electric tree tap, crop analyzer, some other stuff. Oh, toolbox. That's new. At least I don't remember that. You got coffee. I'm gonna have to check some of this stuff out. Static boots. Ooh. Terror ward. I think that's just the stuff. What is this? Oh, okay. There's no thingies for that. Here, let me do this real quick. Let me exit out. Options. Video settings. Texture packs. Let's go back to default for a moment. I know it's gonna hurt my eyes too. Oh, the ugliness of it all. But yeah, so they have, if you've used IC2 before, you remember with nuclear power, there were certain things you can make to put in there to do the nuclear power. Well, now they have a lot more, and I can't wait to start testing out these and see what they do and what. Quad uranium cell? Really? That's awesome. Oh look, they even changed the sprite for the uranium cell. Coal dust and re-enriched. Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, but that's cool. Oh, you're gonna be able to make so much power. Yeah, there's some of the older ones. I don't know if there's any more. And because of that, I now have MFE and MFSU cards for RailCraft, so I can transfer my electricity over great distances. And here are all the rest of the machines that we'll be getting into. Yep. And some scaffoldings, the crops, the illuminators, construction foam, teleporters, Tesla coils. Oh, it's so good to have you back, IC2. I missed you so much. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this brief overview, mod review of IC2. I'm happy than a clam in something juice. Like I said, I'm planning on doing more of a tutorial, or more of a mod review, I guess, of all the other stuff in IC2. But I just wanted to let you know that it is out. Hopefully I will remember to put a link in there this time. And gonna be having this in my evolution as of now because I love IC2. Yay! Alright guys, so with that, this is Deadpool TS. Happy to say that IC2 is out for 1.3.2. Get over to the IC2 homepage, wiki, and download it now because it's the greatest mod ever. Universal electricity.